We are live at Wesley Chapel High School for tonight's non-district contest between the visiting Jesuit Tigers and the Wesley Chapel Wildcats. Good evening, everyone. I am John Pedrero from the class of 1981. Welcome to Jesuit Tiger basketball. Well, Jesuit coming off of a win, a very expected win. 80-26 running time over outmanned, out everything to Jefferson. Damian Ross, one of two double-figure scorers for the Tigers. He had 14. Tyler Couette with 13. Everyone actually got on the board for Jesuit. Dylan Flach and Dre Taylor had 8 points apiece. 8 rebounds for Carter Raines. Morty Hanlon, 6 assists and 4 steals. The Tigers shot 31 out of 62, if my math is correct. That's 50% from the floor. 7 out of 24 from beyond the arc, 29%. 11 out of 12, we like that, from the free throw line. So a good performance for the Tigers. Shot the ball well, and hopefully that will carry over to this game here tonight on the road at Wesley Chapel for Jesuit for the season. Tyler Couette at 15.5 per game, leading the Tigers. Dylan Flach, the other double-figure scorer, at 12.6. Couette, the leading rebounder, at 7.5 a game, followed by Carter Raines at 5 per game. Morty Hanlon leading in assists at 4.2. Couette leading in steals at 2.2. The Tigers averaging 68.6 points per game. They're shooting 46% all in all from the floor. That is including 34% from beyond the arc, 64% from the line. Jesuit with a record of 13-6 in that win over Jefferson. Broke a 3-game losing streak for the Tigers, so good to see Jesuit get back to winning ways with the win on Wednesday night. Tigers are right back at it, by the way, tomorrow. 12:30 tip-off. It's I guess you can call it a jamboree at Brooks DeBartolo. Jesuit plays Lakewood, 12:30, so no rest for the weary after this night game on the road tonight. They're right back early afternoon tomorrow. But a very, very formidable opponent this evening in the Wesley Chapel Wildcats under Coach Marvin Gray. The Wildcats are 13-4. They are in Class 5A, like Jesuit. Jesuit in District 9. Wesley Chapel in District 6 with 5A. Cypress Creek, River Ridge, Pasco, and Zephyr Hills. The Wildcats have won 5 games in a row. They're coming off of a 90-76 win over Lake Gibson. And they have 2 of the best guards, one of the best guard duos that we're going to see all season in the seniors, Sean Morris and Ethan Hicks. Morris at 19 points per game, Hicks at 21.9. Together, they account for 54% of Wesley Chapel's offense. Wildcats shooting 44% from the floor, 30% beyond the arc, but they're a good free throw shooting team, 70% from the line. And they got a big guy, 6'8", Kaj Plant, number 30, who averages 8.9 points per game. He's the biggest guy out there. You can see him. Other players to watch for Wesley Chapel would be Cooper Pete, number 0. He's at 9 points per game. But Morris and Hicks, that duo, really, really leading the way for the Wildcats. Thanks to all who have tuned in tonight on Facebook. We appreciate it. Tigers in their road blues tonight. Haven't seen much of those this season since they have had so many home games. But thanks for joining us, and let's hope the Tigers keep up their winning ways this evening here in a tough road game at Wesley Chapel. We've got 3 Pasco County officials. I think I've seen at least one of these guys before. And here's the PA announcer. Actually, it's not the PA announcer. I think this is the head coach. Okay, so actually they're recognizing Ethan Hicks, the senior, who has reached the 1,000 point mark. So that's the head coach, Marvin Gray. So congratulations to Ethan Hicks. It's a big deal in high school, 1,000 points. So he's being recognized at midcourt, and good for him. So a little recognition here, never a bad thing. Team around him, this always gives the home team a little bit more incentive, obviously. So now we're going to have the playing of the national anthem. So the Tiger starters being introduced, the freshman Mike McLendon, number 5, junior Dylan Flach, junior Tyler Couette, leading scorer, Morty Hanlon, the senior, and Carter Raines, the 6'7" senior, who's going to have his hands full tonight. And here are the home team, the Wesley Chapel Wildcats. Cooper Pete, number 0. Cyan Morris. Ethan Hicks, the part 2 of that great guard duo. Tavion Cousin, number 5. And Cash Plant, number 30. Big body at 6'8". So Wesley Chapel in white with blue and light blue trim. This game, one of the sites of one of the greatest games in Jesuit history, and it was a loss. We'll talk about that later. So it's Plant against Raines. Here we go. Hope you enjoy the broadcast. And tip controlled by the Wildcats. Quick ball movement. Plant caught in the corner to Morris, top of the key. Morris right wing Hicks. Back to Morris. Until these guards are quick. Hicks. He splits the defense. Lost it. And here's Dylan Flach. Flach to Morty Hanlon. Morty open three. Morty score! It's a good start for the Tigers. Important on the road to get off to a good start. And Morty with an open look. 3-0 Jesuit early. There's Morris. Right wing Pete. Tigers in their 2-3, but they're watching the perimeter closely. That's off. And Plant, with his size, just getting the rebound. He backs in, and he's fouled by Carter Raines. Carter Raines has got to not get in foul trouble in this game tonight, because physically, Jesuit really does not have anyone other than Raines that matches up with Kaj Plant. And he's a 65% free throw shooter. Free throw up, good. Plant's, it's either Plant or Plant. I'm going to say Plant. Plant second. And that one rolls in as well. 3-2. Jesuit, some full court pressure by Wesley Chapel. There's Mike McLendon with Cousin on him. McLendon across the timeline, bounce pass to Tyler Couette. He goes inside. Couette shot it long, rebound Plant. Here come the Wildcats. Quickly, Cousin Pete. Pete, a runner, score. 4-3, Wesley Chapel. Couette to Mike McLendon. Mike quickly. He drives. Mike McLendon shot it a little bit long. And hustle play there by Hicks. Keep that from going out of bounds. And McLendon slaps it away. 4-3 Wesley Chapel, 6:16 left in the first. Tavion Cousin to bring it in. Cousin, Pete top of the key. Morris back to Pete. Cross court to Hicks. To Plant. He turns. He goes inside. And it's blocked by Raines. Good defense there by Raines. Plant kicks it out. Hicks. He kicks it out as he fell down. That's Morris. Back to Hicks. Cousin. Jumper. Rolls in. Score. 6-3 Wesley Chapel. It's Mike McLendon. McLendon. Wildcats and man. He hands it off to Morty Hanlon. Couette. Jump step. Kicks it out. Stolen. Drive and score. Foul on the play. Foul on Morty Hanlon. Eight 3 Wesley Chapel, and a drive and score by Morris. And he has a chance for a three-point play. It's a very quick team as we're seeing so far. Free throw up and missed that one. Rebound, Couette. It's Mike McLendon. McLendon still with it. He turns. He goes up. Miss. Nice rebound. Dylan Flach. Stolen. Plant. It's Morris. Morris kicks it out to Cousin. Right wing Hicks. Hicks for three. Score. Neil Gomez going to have to call a timeout here, and he does. So Wesley Chapel has an 11-0 run going after Morty Hanlon's three. And, boy, as soon as I said the Tigers want to get off to a fast start, they give up 11 in a row. 4:47 left in the first. JV did win, by the way. Caught the end of that game, 58-56. It's an important possession for Jesuit. And they need to get some points on the board here. Here's Morty Hanlon. Morty across the timeline, tightly guarded. Morty to Flach. Reigns inside, drop step, turn. Morty for three. Morty score! Tigers needed one, and the senior got it. Big three for Morty. 11-6. Is Hicks to Cousin. Back to Hicks, top of the key. McLendon steps out. Plant turnaround. It's long. Rebound, Couette. Here comes Morty Hanlon. He's been the hot hand. Morty right wing, Cousin on him. He gets a screen from Reigns. Hanlon, Couette. Bounce pass to Reigns. He backs in. He had it stripped, and he just committed his second foul, and that's not good. So Carter Reigns has picked up 2 fouls. And Dre Taylor is going to have a big responsibility here for Reigns. So Reigns on the reach. So Dre Taylor pressed into early action here, the 6'2" freshman. McLendon with a steal. Mike drive, score. 11-8, Tigers have reeled off 5 in a row of their own here. There's Hicks, left wing, Cousin. Hicks, top of the key. Right wing, Cousin. Cousin for 3. Shot it long. Rebound. Tyler Couette. Couette to Dre Taylor. Dre goes up, and he's going to get 2 shots. Taking it hard to the basket, and Plant got him. They have gone from Plant to Plant. We're just going to stay Plant now. I think it's easier. So Cash Plant and Dre Taylor at the line, unless I come up with a third pronunciation. Dre's got 2. Free throw up. Go. No. We're going to drop in, and it didn't. Sub for Wesley Chapel is number 3. That's TJ Aguilar. Dre's second. That one he got. 11-9. So Jesuit with a 6-0 run. Hicks. McLendon watching him closely. Cross-court Pete. Back to Hicks. Hicks takes a long 3. Miss. Strong rebound, Couette. Morty Hanlon. Morty. Flach. Flach for 3. Flach off the rim. Here comes Aguilar. He pulls it back to Pete. Pete for 3. Pete rolled out. Strong rebound. Flach got good position on Plant. Here comes Morty Hanlon. Morty to McLendon. He had a nice idea there looking for the cutting Flach, but Plant knocked it away. 2:32 left in the first. 11-9. Wesley Chapel. Morty Hanlon bringing it on the baseline. Sub for the Tigers is Damian Ross, who comes in for Mike McLendon. So Ross, the junior, in for McLendon, Tigers' 3rd leading scorer, coming off the bench. 6'3" junior. Morty. And the foul. Flach's going to have 2. He is fouled by Pete. So Flach, 71% free throw shooter. Statistically, Jesuit's best free throw shooter. Up and good. Flach second. Rolls out. Nice rebound, Dre Taylor. Dre to Couette. He goes hard, score! Rebound by Dre Taylor, set that up. Tigers take the lead, 12-11. Pass to Pete in the corner, picked up quickly by Couette. Back to Hicks. 3-pointer. That was tipped by Ross. Ross on the tip. Here comes Morty Hanlon. Morty to Couette. Couette for three. Shot it long. Rebound to Dylan Flach. Flach under 2 minutes. Morty Hanlon. Morty hands it off to Damian Ross. Getting a screen from Taylor. Morty in the corner. Dribbles out to Flach, who's nearly fouled by Pete. Flach stop. Pop. Shoot. Score! Flach buries the three, and the Tigers on a 12-0 run. They take a lead 15-11. Hicks with it. Hicks guarded tightly. 1:20 left in the first. Aguilar. Oh, he traveled. He traveled. No call, my goodness. And it's going to stay there. The refs blow the call. Traveling, and they didn't call it. Wow. My, oh my. That was a travel, and the ref missed it. My goodness. Hicks with it. Ross steps out on him. Nice screen. Hicks, he's well defended. Aguilar to Morris. Under a minute left in the first. Morris with it. Morris to 34 Jarvis, who's in the game now. Plant to Morris. Picked up quickly. Tigers playing very alert defense here now. Morris, Morty Hanlon right on him. And they call a 5-second violation. Morty Hanlon on the solid D. And he forces the turnover. Morty right on him. Here's Damian Ross. Ross across the timeline. Ross to Dre Taylor. Taylor bounce pass on the baseline to Couette, who goes up. Couette goes up, miss, gets his own rebound. Up, misses again. He avoided the foul, so he missed two, but he avoided the foul. Morris with it. Morris for three. Morris score. Taylor with it. Dre Taylor. Dre drives. It's going to be Tiger ball with 3.5 seconds left in the first. Morty to bring it in. Morty. Flach. Ross would have counted. But a nice comeback by Jesuit. Tigers were down early, and they lead now 15-14 after the first. Morty Hanlon with 6 points. Dylan Flach with 4. 2 for McLendon and Couette. 1 for Dre Taylor. You're good. Come on. Quality minutes in there by Dre Taylor in place of Raines with his 2 fouls. Tiger ball to start the second. It's Flach, Couette, Taylor, Ross, Hanlon. Morty, Couette, left wing. Dre Taylor, right wing, Morty Hanlon. Man-to-man defense. Here's Damian Ross. Ross to Flach. Flach for 3. Flach shot it long. Hair ball. It's Morris. Right wing Aguilar to Jarvis. Nice tip, Dre Taylor, and they call a foul. Oh, boy. So Dre gets called for his first. Wildcat ball on the baseline. Hicks with it. Hicks. Still with it. To Jarvis in the wing. Morty Hanlon on him. Back to Hicks. Hicks again. He drives. Lost it. Aguilar had it blocked. And loose ball picked up by Aguilar. Hell ball is going to stay with Wesley Chapel. So Wesley Chapel basically playing with 4 guards here and the 6'8" Plant. You got 4 players basically under 6 feet tall, or 6 feet or under, I should say. Jarvis to Aguilar, working the perimeter here. Aguilar to Hicks. Morty watching him. Morris. The big man Plant. Dre Taylor. Nice defense there. And they're going to call a foul on Dre Taylor. So Dre's got 2. Raines has 2. Plant's got 2 free throws. Free throw up, good. Comes a sub. Cousin is in for Jarvis. Wondering if he ultimately put Damian Ross down low on Plant. I mean, he's a big physical guy. Plant, free throw up. Good shooting by the big man. And Wesley Chapel retakes the lead 16-15. 6:27 left in the second. Damian Ross. Ross hands it off to Flach. Flach lost it, but the alert Ross is right there. Hands it off to Morty Hanlon. Morty drives, had it stripped. Here come the Wildcats. Drive, miss on the lay-in by, I believe that was Morris. Morty Hanlon with it. Nice rebound, Dre Taylor. Morty, Ross shot it short. Rebound, Morris. Here's Aguilar. Aguilar jumper, score. (18-15). Wildcats on a little run here. McLendon's going to come in. Raines is going to come back. Tyler Couette. Couette with it. Couette hands it off to Morty. Morty Hanlon. Couette. Couette to Morty Hanlon. Quick hands on this Wesley Chapel team. Couette looking for the cutting Flach. It bounced off of a Wildcat, then it bounced off a Flach. So Raines is in, and McLendon's in. Morty Hanlon out, Dre Taylor out. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the second. Aguilar top of the key. Plant, and he had it stripped. And here comes Dylan Flach. Flach, McLendon's miss. McLendon got his own rebound. Raines, Ross, he's short. Aguilar. Three-pointer taken, score. Ethan Hicks. The Wildcats on a run. They're in a 7-0 run. Damian Ross to McLendon. Mike McLendon to Ross. Ross pulls it back that time to Mike McLendon. Mike to Flach. Flach to Raines. He had it stripped away and stolen. Come Wesley Chapel. They drive. Miss. Here comes Flach. Back and forth basketball here. Dylan Flach to Damian Ross. He traveled. Dragged his back foot. Good call. Morty in for Ross. 21-15 Wesley Chapel. 3:58 left in the second. This is Hicks with it. Ethan Hicks to Aguilar. Back to Hicks. Aguilar again, top of the key. Aguilar, he takes a three. Rolled in and out. Tough break for him. Flach, Morty Hanlon. Morty, Raines. Raines shot it long. Tigers in a cold spell in their shooting here. Near steal, McLendon. Three-pointer. Miss. Rebound, Raines. To Hanlon. Tigers need one here. Haven't scored in the second. Couette to Mike McLendon. Plant really physically guarding Raines. Morty for three. Air ball. And Raines grabbed it, and he's fouled in the play. Take him any way we can get him. So Couette's going to have 2 free throws. Junior Arroyo's going to make his first appearance. Couette, free throw up. Nope, can tell that right off the bat. Arroyo for Flach. So we've seen Junior hit some big threes this season. Let's see if he can help the Tigers here. Couette hits the second. Tigers' first points of the second, 21-16. Here's Morris back to Hicks. Drive and losing control of that was Cousin. Raines getting the rebound. Here's Arroyo. Junior let it loose. And it was a miss. And a couple of misses there. And that should be Jesuit ball. Wesley Chapel fans wanting a foul. They probably could have got one. Couette out, Flach in. 2:35 left in the second. 21-16. Wesley Chapel. McLendon getting a screen by Flach. Flach back out to McLendon. Rain setting a screen. Morty Hanlon with it. Morty, Flach, Junior Arroyo, Raines. Flach, oh, he passes a little bit high. Stop, pop, shoot, score. Hicks. 23-16. These are some good guards for Wesley Chapel. And McLendon got tripped by the court monster, and he goes down. Wesley Chapel ball. Wildcats up by 7. Jesuit has been outscored 9-1 here in the second. Hicks, Plant backing in, and Raines just picked up his third foul. Raines has 3. Aiden Hewitt's going to come in. Plant, free throw up. And he's a good free throw shooter. I mean, he is the line. He is solid. So now I'm assuming Flach's going to be in charge of Plant. He's the biggest guy out there for Jesuit. And it drops in. Boy, rains it pours. 25-16, Arroyo. He's junior. Bounce past Morty Hanlon. Morty to McLendon. Arroyo. McLendon. Mike spins. And it's going to be Jesuit ball. He was looking for Hewitt on the wing. 1:18 left in the second. 25-16 Wesley Chapel. Hanlon to bring it in. Someone's got to get hot here for Jesuit. And near steal. And that was a smart play by Hicks. He called timeout before he went out of bounds. That was your basic high intellect play right there on that steal. Right in front of us here. And he definitely was not out of bounds when he called that timeout. He called a 30. So 25-16, Wesley Chapel up. 1:16 left in the second. Jesuit cold shooting. And also just not being able to get shots off. But they are in a cold. They had a hot streak, and it's turned into a cold streak. So someone hopefully will get hot here for the Tigers. Nate Bawacci on the bench sharing some words of wisdom with Dre Taylor. Morris. He drives. Cousin. Travel, no call. Aguilar, score. Wesley Chapel is hitting their open looks. Under a minute left in the second. They have hit some big threes in this period. There's Flach. Morty. Aiden Hewitt. Hewitt for three. Hewitt rolls in and out. Boy, nothing falling. Here's Morris near steal. Morris. Aguilar. Miss. Plot just grabbed it over the top of Hewitt. And then he threw it away. Couette's going to come in for junior. Top of the key, Couette. Aiden Hewitt, Flach. Left wing, McLendon. Aguilar, tight D on him. 11 seconds. Tigers have to do something here. Morty, 7 seconds. Morty. Flach for three. Flach score! Count it. Remember that one. That's a big basket right there at the horn. And Jesuit needed it. It is Wesley Chapel 28. Jesuit 19 after 2. So before the game, I briefly mentioned that this gym was the site of one of maybe the greatest games in Jesuit basketball history. And it was a loss. And I was there in 2003. This was a few years before we started doing the broadcast. I think that was around 07-08, started broadcasting the games. But in the regional final, Wesley Chapel had a really good team that year. They had a coach named Kent Mills, came from Indiana, and he really molded this Wesley Chapel team. I think they have 25, 26 wins. Jesuit came here, and the Tigers were up, and at the horn, Eric Sorensen, I remember the guy. He was their leading scorer, and he'd had a rough game, but he hit about a 28-footer, nothing but net to send the game into overtime, and Wesley Chapel ultimately prevailed. But that was a good Tiger team. Names from the past: Alan Schonbrun on that team, Joe Donahoe, Ryan Smith, Clayton Yico, Dan Holder, Anthony Severino. That was a very, very good Jesuit team, and they left it all out on the court in that game in a tough environment here against a very good Wesley Chapel team. It was a loss, but one of the greatest efforts I think I've ever seen out of Jesuit basketball, and it's one in the yearbook even as as a memory from back in 2003. Gosh, those guys are 40 years old now, but I was here with my wife and my two young sons. God, I think they were like 7 and 9, and we had just started bringing them to Jesuit basketball, and made the road trip up, and it was well worth the drive. So anyway, after that little story, 28-19 your score. Wesley Chapel leads. We'll be back shortly with some stats. Thanks for watching. Back in a few. All right, John Pedrero back at Wesley Chapel. 28-19 the score. Wesley Chapel leads. For Jesuit, 7 points for Dylan Flach, 6 for Morty Hanlon, 3 for Tyler Couette, 2 for Mike McLendon, 1 for Dre Taylor, and that's it. Tigers 15 in the first, 4 in the second, 3 of which came from that buzzer-beating 3 by Flach. 14 in the first, 14 in the second, for a total of 28 for the Wesley Chapel Wildcats. Carter Raines has 3 fouls. Dre Taylor has 2 fouls. Starters out for Jesuit. And it's going to be Wesley Chapel ball. Start the second. Start the second half, to be more specific. Nope, Jesuit ball, excuse me. So it's going to be Wesley Chapel. Tiger ball. We'll get that right. See if the Tigers can get off to a good start here. Flach, right wing. Couette, top of the key. Couette, Morty Hanlon. He had 2 threes in the first. Here's Flach. He goes in the paint. Oh, he had it stripped away. McLendon hustling. Nice block. No, they call a foul. Boy, that looked clean from here. Whew, my goodness, that looked clean. Hustle play by McLendon. And Hicks is at the line for 2. Free throw up. Got it. Hits them both. Morty Hanlon. Right wing Flach. Tyler Couette. Bounce pass to Raines. Raines off the glass, score. Nice play, Raines. His first points, 31-20, early third. Nice power move by Raines. It's Hicks top of the key. Back to Hicks. Plot the free throw line. Plot, stop, shoots. Miss, rebound, Couette. And he's pushed, no call. McLendon, good job. Morty for three, score! Morty with a nice look there. Stolen, McLendon. He drives, he scores! 30-26, Tigers quick with 5 in a row there. Good start here in the third. Jumper take and score. Boy, that's a good player there, Hicks. The Hicks-Morris duo is a solid 32-26. 6:20 left in the third. Morty Hanlon, 3 threes tonight, McLendon. He drives, goes to Raines inside off the glass, score! Nice assist, McLendon. 32-28. Approaching the 6-minute mark. Morris to Hicks. Hicks takes a three. Miss, rebound, Couette. Goes to Mike McLendon. Mike lay-in, score! 32-30, McLendon. With the lay-in. Tigers have cut this lead. Hicks with it. Nice run for Jesuit. Hicks with it. Bounce pass to Morris. Morty Hanlon on him. 32-30. And that's going to be on the line. That is Tiger ball. Right there. Nice defense. Aguilar in for Cousin. Tigers have outscored the Wesley Chapel Wildcats 11-4 here in the third. Morty. Right wing Dylan Flach. Flach to Couette. Carter Raines. Raines to Flach. Flach for three. Flach scores! He's in double figures. Buries it from the top of the key. And Jesuit takes the lead. How about that? Aguilar. Right wing Morris. Back to Aguilar. He's had a good game. Aguilar thought about a shot. Morris with it. Morris picked up quickly by McLendon. Aguilar. Mike McLendon off his foot. .431 left in the third. 33-32 Jesuit. Morris to Hicks. Back to Morris. Tigers in their 2-3, but again, watching the perimeter closely here. Big screen. Boy, Plant can set a screen. Three-pointer taken. Nope, that's going to be Tiger ball over the top of the backboard. Dylan Flach in double figures. He's got 10. Morty Hanlon. Morty across the timeline. Morty getting a screen from Raines. Morty still with it. Morty to Raines. Raines turns. Raines backs in. Had it stripped. Stripped from the blind side. Stop. Pop. Shoot. Score. Hicks. Wesley Chapel takes the lead. This Wesley Chapel team is Flach off the rim. Aguilar on the rebound. Near steal, McLendon. Aguilar to Pete. Pete to Morris. Back to Plant and back to Hicks. 35-33. Here's Morris. Plant top of the key. He takes a three, short. And a steal by McLendon, I think, and stolen right back, lay and score. Wow. This Wesley Chapel team is, well, in the words of the late, great Gordon Soley, they're not quick, they're sudden. Aguilar, kind of a bad pass down low. Block, Flach, foul. (37-33), 2:46 left in the third. I think that may be the first time I've ever invoked Gordon Soley on one of these broadcasts. Ethan Hicks at the line. Free throw up. Good. It's them both. Wesley Chapel now in a 7-0 run in this game of runs. This is Morty Hanlon. Morty goes up. Oh, that's pinned on the backboard, I thought, but no call. Pete for three. Pete shot it off the side of the basket. Morty Hanlon on the rebound. Tigers down by 6 quickly. Flach to Raines. He's double teamed. Bounce pass to Couette. Couette score. Neil Goldman calls time. (39-35), 2:06 left in the third. As they doubled Raines on the baseline, ultimately Couette got the ball. A little quick jumper score. Dre Taylor's going to come in the game. So Dre in for Raines. Ross in for Morty Hanlon. Wesley Chapel ball after that Couette basket. Morris. Sion Morris. To Hicks. Wildcats spreading it out a little bit here. Plant, top of the key. Back to Morris. He pulls it back. 1:45 left in the third. Morris. Three-pointer. It's going to be short. And McLendon. Lay in, score! Quick transition. And it's going to go to Jesuit. Pete in for Plant. 39-37 Wesley Chapel. 1:27 left in the third. Ross, right wing Couette. Couette with Hicks on him. Ross, Dre Taylor. Dre lost it. Drive. Dre Taylor with a block from the blind side. McLendon. Flach, score! Score! On the pass from McLendon. 40-39. McLendon keeping that alive. Three-pointer. Score! Wow. Morris. Back and forth basketball. Wesley Chapel up 42-40. Mike McLendon. To Dre Taylor. Tyler Couette, top of the key. Couette to Dylan Flach. He's been the hot hand. Flach to McLendon. Mike McLendon, 30 seconds. McLendon, Dre Taylor. Dre to Dylan Flach. Flach, Couette, 20 seconds. Couette in the paint. Couette drive. They're going to say before the shot. NBA, that counts as continuation, but no such animal in high school ball. It's Tiger ball on the baseline. Raines is going to come in for McLendon. 18.8 left in the third. Big man Plant comes back in. Ross, bring it in on the baseline. Nice minutes there for Mike McLendon. Ross. Couette score! He's found an opening. Ties it up. Nice inbounds pass. 10 seconds left in the third. Three-pointer take and score. My goodness. Wow. That is pressure basketball right there by Ethan Hicks. At the horn. 45-42 Wesley Chapel after three. Tigers outscoring Wesley Chapel 23-17 in a high-scoring fourth. The Wildcats lead courtesy of that pressure three at the buzzer. Wow. Flach's got 13. So it's Couette, Raines, Flach, Taylor, Ross. Wesley Chapel ball. It's Aguilar. As we start the fourth, Aguilar. Pete, short, got his own rebound, drive, score. Neil Goldman yelling box out as they let Pete slide in, 47-42. After that shot, here's Couette. Bounce pass to Raines. He backs in. Raines goes up. That would have counted. He's going to get 2 free throws. McLendon's going to come in. Morty Hanlon's going to come in. Raines has 2 big free throws here early, fourth. Free throw up and good. Got it. McLendon for Damian Ross. Morty, it looks like, is going to come in for Raines. 47-43. May have some matchup substitutions here. Raines, second free throw. Good. 2 big free throws. Raines out, Morty in. 47-44. Big free throws for Carter Raines right there. Yeah, Raines and Ross sitting close to David Ritchie. So they'll be in and out here in the fourth. Wildcats. That's Pete. Pete, the miss. And the quick hands rebound by Morris. Aguilar, he misses, but Couette takes care of that one. Morty Hanlon. Morty, drive, score! 47-46. Near steal by Morty. Tigers have got to watch these guards in the perimeter. Morris. Hanlon steps out on him. Hicks. Morris. McLendon thought about a steal there. Morris, Hicks, Aguilar, miss, rebound Hicks. And they're good rebounders too. These 2 guards, Hicks and Morris. Cross court, open look, miss. Plant goes up, score, foul on the play. My goodness. I mean, Plant just reaching over everyone. I mean, he is the biggest guy out there, and he scores. 49-46 Wesley Chapel, 6:15 left in the fourth. Raines is going to come back in. Free throw up, miss, rebound Couette. Here's Dre Taylor. Nice job, Dre, not telegraphing that pass. Oh, my. Morty. Flach. Score! Flach buries the three. 49 all. Hicks top of the key to Aguilar. Hicks. Long three. Score. Morris. 52-49. It's Couette. He goes up left-handed. Got it back. He's fouled. No call. Couette score. 1 point game. Hicks. Top of the key. To Morris. To Hicks. To Morris. Hicks again. Top of the key. Drive. And a basket down low. Somehow by Hicks. In between three Tigers. 54-51. 4:40 left in the fourth. Morty Hanlon. Morty. Drives Morty. Morty taking a hard fall. Couette score. Timeout. 54-53. Boy, Morty took a hard fall there. I think he's okay, though. So it is Taylor, Raines, Morty Hanlon, Flach, McLendon. 1 point lead for Wesley Chapel, 4:30 left in the fourth. Wildcat ball. That's Morris. Three. Oh, that's a tip. That was tipped by Dre Taylor. Morty. Right wing Flach. Dre Taylor in the corner. Taylor bounce pass to Raines. Dre Taylor. Dre goes baseline, pulls it back. Had it tipped and stolen. Three-pointer, miss. Morty Hanlon on the rebound. Here's Mike McLendon. Mike, free throw line, score! McLendon in double figures. 55-54 Tigers. Tough shot by the freshman. 3:27 left in the fourth. Crossover, Aguilar, the lefty. Near steal. It is stolen. Stolen by Morty. Here's Flach. Here's Taylor. Raines. Score! Looked like Raines got fouled. No call. 57-54 approaching the 3-minute mark. Boy, looked like Raines got tapped in the arm there. Wesley Chapel timeout. Nice run. Jesuit Tigers lead. 3:02 left in the fourth. Big baskets by McLendon. Big baskets by Raines. Big baskets all the way around here. Couette as well. Tigers playing tough on the road tonight. A lot of basketball left, though. Tyler Couette has 11. Morty Hanlon has 11. Dylan Flach has 16 points. Mike McLendon double figures with 10. Raines in for Dre Taylor. Mike McLendon is not playing like a freshman tonight. Morris, hard shot, score. That is a tough shot. Fall away shot over Morty Hanlon. That is a high-end shot right there, 57-56 Tigers. Morty guarded tightly to Dylan Flach. Flach to Raines. To Couette, to Raines. Raines to Morty Hanlon. Morty thought about a shot briefly. Morty. 2:27. Couette, Morty Hanlon. Tough perimeter defense. Morty drives. Morty got fouled. No call. What in the world? Aguilar to Morris. Aguilar with it. Bounce past Morris. Morris stops. Pop. Shoot. Miss. And Plant crushed McLendon. And gets called for the foul. Thank goodness. Morty out. Ross in. Morty struggling with that back a little bit, but he is such a tough player. Here's McLendon. Under 2 minutes, actually 1:47. Tigers up 1. Dylan Flach. Flach with it. Flach gets his own rebound. Flach went off his foot. Timeout, Tigers. Flach called timeout. Neil Goldman timeout. Everybody called timeout. 1:33 left in the fourth. 57-56 Jesuit. Foul situation. 1 team foul on the Tigers. 2 team fouls on Wesley Chapel. Just a rule reminder on that. If you hit 5 in a period, it's 2 shots. I don't think we've hit 5 in a period tonight, so they are letting them play, right? Gentleman next to me agrees with that. There have not been 5 in a period tonight. So, if they let them play both ways, that's good. Just call it both ways and all the way around. Carter Raines has done a good job of not picking up that 4th foul. So it's Raines, Ross, Couette, Flach, McLendon. And Morty trying to stretch out that back on the sideline. Under the watchful eye of Nate Bawachi. Flach. Neil Goldman can't believe that right in front of him. And they say it went off of Flach. Boy, that was right in front of Neil, and he immediately pointed Jesuit's way, and the ref disagreed. Drive, miss, Plant, miss. Wesley Chapel. Aguilar, miss. Mike McLendon to Flach. Lay in, score. Heads up play, Mike McLendon. 59-56. Well, he's had a few of those tonight. Mike McLendon made that play. Oh, stolen Flach. Stolen Flach. He drives, lay in, go in, score. Score. Tigers got the roll. Tigers got the roll. Tigers got the roll. Flach for two. 61-56 Jesuit. Three-pointer taken. Off the glass. My goodness. He banked it. Stolen. Stolen Wesley Chapel. Aguilar. They stole it. They stole the inbounds pass. And they're down by two. 20 seconds. How did they steal that inbounds pass? 16 seconds. Tigers up two. Drive. Lay in. Miss. Grab it, Mike. Grab it, Mike. Grab it, Mike. He does. .7. 61-59 Jesuit. Neil Goldman calls 51 timeout. And he calls a time. Neil wants to talk about it. It's a wise timeout. Boy, Tigers caught a break there. That lay-in just hung. Couettes rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled in. And the Tigers got the break on Wesley Chapel's offensive end. It's going to be Tiger ball. And Mike McLendon has made smart play after smart play after smart play tonight. Morty back in. So Morty gutting it out here. Full court pressure. Couette is fouled. So on the next foul by Wesley Chapel, Jesuit will get two shots. That was the fourth team foul. 8.9 seconds. Morty got fouled. Morty Hanlon's going to go to the line. 7.5 seconds. Boy, McLendon had to thread the needle on that pass. Wow. Okay, here's Morty. Two big free throws. 7.5 seconds left in the fourth. 5 team fouls now on Wesley Chapel. Morty, score! Nothing but the bottom of the net. Tigers up 3. There's no fouls here by the Tigers. Taylor's coming in for Raines. Morty, hit them both. No fouls, guys. No fouls. The Jesuit Tigers, baby, have come on the road with a signature win this season. 63-59. Let's show it while it's still up there. That is a signature win. Tigers had been struggling a little bit. They had lost 3 in a row, had the win over Jefferson, but coming on the road to play a very, very good Wesley Chapel team. And Jesuit fought and fought and fought and came back and wins this game 63-59 after trailing early. Wow. Mike McLendon with 10 points. Dylan Flach with 18. Taylor 1. Couette 13. Morty Hanlon 2 monster free throws with his bad back with 13. Nice game for Carter Raines. He had 8. And a big, big win for the Jesuit Tigers. Tigers have some tough games coming up. Lakewood tomorrow. They've got Carrollwood Day. They've got Seffner Christian. They've got Plant on the road, a very, very good Plant team. That is going to be a great game. And see if we can get off the schneid against TC. But I tell you, so many big plays tonight. But the Jesuit Tigers do not win this game tonight with the heads-up play and the hustle play of the freshman Mike McLendon. His best game as a Jesuit Tiger. I mean, he was good in all phases of the game, defensively, big passes, big steals, alert plays. So not that I've ever picked an MVP for a game, but I'm picking one tonight, and that's the freshman Mike McLendon. What a great future he has at Jesuit. Let's look at that final score one more time. Road win, baby! 63-59, Jesuit over Wesley Chapel. Thanks to all who watched tonight. Listen to me yell and lose my voice. I'm John Pedrero from the class of 1981, and you have been watching Jesuit Tiger basketball on the Jesuit High School Basketball Tampa Facebook page. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon at Brooks. Have a great